Today we're going to teach you how to apply a clear overlay to the natural nail, but before we do that, I want to make sure that you understand the various materials and products we'll be using, as well as the material and products you're going to need as you begin using our products. The first thing is a gel brush. You're going to want to make sure you have this so that you can even out the gel on the nail so that you can get a nice smooth finish. You'll need the base gel, which is the first gel you'll be using. You'll notice that it goes on a little differently than many of the other gels you've used if you've ever used gels before. Most of them are scooped on. You'll notice here that it's actually drawn on, that you're able to use the bottle it comes in to apply it. This allows for a better finish and a more even lay of the gel. You'll need a 6-watt UV lamp. This is very important. You don't want to use anything greater than this. We talk about it throughout all of these videos. You will end up burning your clients if you do. Make sure you have a 6-watt lamp available. The UV lamp guards, these are products that are unique to our business. What they're used for is to basically protect your products from the UV light that is coming off as you're actually performing the service on your client's nails. You'll notice you work in a very small area and that many times your base gels may get too close to the UV lamp. If this happens, they're actually going to cure in your bottle. You don't want that to happen, end up wasting a lot of money. So we offer the UV lamp guards to help prevent this from happening. You'll need the builder finish. This is the final coat that's going to go on your nail. An electric file. Many of you have probably used these. If not, you'll be able to see how easily they clean up the nail once you're done. The nail vacuum system. We love the nail vacuum system. You'll see how it works because it also helps keep a clean area, makes the service easier to perform. A toothpick bit, they'll be used in the electric file. Cuticle oils. You need to make sure these are applied at the end so that you can rehydrate your client's nails. Lotion. You're also going to need your file and file saver so that you can just clean up the nails once you've got the gel on there. And then also a lint-free wipe and some nail cleanse. You use these as you prep the nail. You'll use these again just to make sure everything's cleaned up, the protein primers removed, any that's left on the nail, and that you get a good finished product. So these are the materials and products you'll need today. Now let's get started as we prepare to show you how to do a clear overlay to a natural nail. As we mentioned earlier, today we're going to show you how to apply the clear overlay to a natural nail. Before we get started in actually applying the gels, want to make sure that you follow this following sequence in putting the gels on your clients. You're going to start by using the left thumb and the right 4 fingers, and then you're going to use the left 4 fingers and the right thumb. The reason you want to do this is it's going to speed up the process, which means ultimately more money for you and a better experience for your clients. Now it's time to get started on the overlay. By this point, you should have already prepared the nail. This should have already been done once you got to this step. You're going to begin by using the base gel. You'll apply a small line of base gel down the center of the nail to get started. Then using your gel brush, you're going to smooth that base gel onto the nail plate, much like you would if you were applying nail polish, keeping the product about 1/64 of an inch away from the cuticle. You want to make sure that you're using a light touch because a heavy brush stroke will actually remove too much of the product. When you're done, you want to make sure that the base gel appears smooth like glass and it shouldn't have any bubbles in the gel. If you find that you have a grainy appearance once you put on the base gel, you need to apply a little more because it should look smooth once you're done. Make sure you wrap the base gel around the free edge of the nail. Keep the gel off the skin and cuticles. Unlike the nail cleanse and the protein primer, it's very important that you don't get the base on the cuticles of your client. If you get gel on the cuticle, you can use your dual pusher to make a free margin between the product and the skin. This will keep the gel from lifting off the nail after it's cured. Now once you've got the gel on there, you've got a nice smooth finish, it's time to start curing the gel. And this is where we do what is called flashing. We do a video where we actually show you this process, but we'll go through it again here just to make sure your clients understand and that you understand what flashing is, because if you don't do flashing with our nail products, you're going to find that your clients are going to get burned. The most important thing, remember to use a 6-watt UV lamp. This is very critical, and have it in the up position. Then what you're going to do is controlling your client's hands. You're going to place their nails under the lamp for the count of 1. You'll remove those and then put the hand on top of the lamp, place it on top of the lamp for the count of 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back into the lamp for the count of 1, back on top, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times until your client no longer feels a warming sensation. Once they get to the point that they no longer feel a warm sensation, they can place the nails under the UV lamp for 30 seconds. Be aware that the base gel will still be a little bit tacky. It does not have to be hard cured to move on to the next step. As we apply the builder finish, you'll find that you'll actually cure it a little longer. Now we're ready to apply the builder finish. With the bottle of clear builder finish, you're going to apply a thin line down the center of the nail. You'll use your gel brush just as you did with the base gel to brush a flow coat, which is a thin layer or map for your builder finish to follow, which will cover the entire nail. Then holding the nail at a downward angle, you'll put a line of builder finish down the center of the nail, then apply a small amount on either side of the center line so that there are 3 or 4 thin lines of builder finish on the nail plate. Once that's done, you'll turn the finger upside down so you can see where the builder settles. And then using the corner of your gel brush, pull the gel from the high spots into the low spots. You want to equalize the gel. This is called a gravity pull. You'll guide the gel into a nice even almond shape, making sure that you have an even arch from the cuticle to the end of the nail, and then also from side to side. This is called the C curve. Once you've done that, you'll turn the fingernail right side up again and allow the product to self-level. If for some reason it does not self-level, you don't feel like you've got a good, nice almond shape, repeat this process if necessary. Once you've finally got the nail looking like you want it to, it's time to go through the flashing process again, remembering to use the 6-watt UV lamp and to go through the 1 through 5 count. Our gels should not and will not burn if cured correctly, so make sure if they're doing the flashing right, your clients are not going to get burned. Once you've actually gotten through the warming sensation, it's time to cure the nail. You'll put them under the UV lamp and you'll actually push the top of the lamp down this time to the lowest position, and you're going to cure it for 4 minutes. This is where the main cure happens. Make sure that you keep your client's nails under there for the full 4 minutes. You may want to use a timer to make sure you're doing this. If you don't get a good cure, you're going to have problems with lifting down the road. Now, once this is done, you're going to use the file and the file saver or your electric file and the toothpick bit and vacuum system to clean away any gel that may have run under the nail. You want to make sure that everything looks nice, that everything's cleaned up. You'll use that to also shape the nail. You can see here where we're actually shaping the nail with the file and the file saver. Once you're done with that, you'll dust off your client's hands and nails with the nail brush. You used this earlier when you were going and preparing the nail. This is just going to clean everything up. You'll dampen a lint-free wipe again with a small amount of nail cleanse and wipe off any excess protein primer that may be left on the skin or around the nail from when you applied that earlier in the nail prep process. You'll apply cuticle oil at this point and then apply lotion and you're done. This is a clear overlay to a natural nail. Very simple process. If you have any questions, go back through our training manual. You can also come back through to this video, watch it again, or feel free to contact us. We're here to help you make sure that you have a good experience with our products.